Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Devin Deezy's Kanji Study Sessions. We have 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N3 list today. Um, as viewers will know, as viewers of this program will know, I go over each of the new kanji that I see. Today we only have one, though that's pretty rare. Usually we go over more than that. If I see a new kanji, I'll write it down 10 times and go over each of the radicals in each new kanji, so we have kind of something to try and memorize it by. If you need help writing kanji or need just a general dictionary, head on over to jisho.org. That's JISHO.org. This is a writing memorization practice, so my primary way to memorize these is I will write down each new word that doesn't have a new kanji in it 3 to 5 times just to memorize it, and I will say out loud its pronunciation as I do so. Feel free to follow along, or if you want to hit up my YouTube afterwards to pause, play, do your own thing, go at your own pace, please go ahead and do so. I also have my kanji lists from each day up on a Google Drive. If you click the link in my bio, you can go to that. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first word for the day is kinyu. Kinyu is finance, financing, credit transacting. Kinyu. Kinyu is loaning of money, monetary, finance, or credit. New kanji here is tokeru, or yu, to dissolve or melt. Kanji in this, or radicals in this kanji are on the left side. This whole thing is a tripod. This is a tripod. And on the right side, we have a bug. I remember that as dissolve or melt because it is a tripod bug, right? So it's only got 3 legs instead of 6. And then I think of melting ants underneath a magnifying glass or something like that. And that is dissolving or melting off their legs. Unfortunately, it's a pretty dark explanation, but it's all I got. Tokeru or yu is to dissolve or melt. Tokeru or yu is to dissolve or melt. And dissolving money or melting down money is kind of the movement or liquidity of money, if that makes sense. It's the finance, credit transacting monetary system. Kinyu. It's almost just finance, really. It sounds like it's just like monetary, dealing with cash. Kinyu no yu. Finance, credit, money lending, or the dissolving of money. Kinyu. 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 Money, credit, financing. Loaning money. Along those lines. Kinyu no yu. Dissolve or melt. Kinyu no kin is just money or gold. Gold dissolving is finance, financing, or credit transacting. Kinyu. Kinyu. Number 2 is arata, new, fresh, or novel, with our well-known kanji for new. Arata is another word for new, fresh, or novel. Arata. Arata. New, fresh, or arata. New, fresh, or arata. Arata. Number 3 is panda, or a panda. Pretty simple here. No kanji involved. Just katakana. Panda is panda. Panda. Number 4 is nakaba, for middle, half, semi, halfway, or partly. Han is another pronunciation for this kanji, and it does mean half. As you can see, this thing has been split in half by the line. That is a Control Z if I've ever seen one. Nakaba is middle, halfway, or semi. Nakaba. Nakaba is middle, halfway, or semi. Nakaba. Nakaba desu. Number 5 is shobai. Sho on the left side for commerce or goods, bai on the right side for selling. So together we have commerce or goods selling, which is trade, business, and commerce. Shobai is trade, business, or commerce. Shobai. Shobai. Trade, business, or commerce. Shobai. Shobai. Trade, business. Shobai. Number 6 is kin niku. Niku on the right side is meat. Kin on the left side is a muscle or a muscle fiber. So muscle fiber, meat is muscle itself. Kin niku. Pretty self-explanatory here. Kin niku. Kin niku is muscle. Kinniku, or muscle meat, is muscle kinniku. Kinniku desu is muscle. Kinniku. Kinniku is muscle. Number 7 is ketten. Ketten is a fault, a defect, or a flaw. Ketsu on the left side is a lack, a gap, or a failing. Ten on the right side is a point. So your defective or faulted point is a fault, defect, or flaw. Pretty much a one-to-one translation here, though it can also mean a failing grade is a ketten. Ketten is a failing grade, a flaw, or a weak point. Ketten. Ketten. Ketten is a fault, defect, or flaw. Number 8 is dakiau. Daki on the left side is to hug, and ao on the right side is to join or meet. So if you can imagine, this is a daki holding in your arms. Ao, a holding in the arms greeting, is to embrace each other. Daki ao. Daki ao. Daki ao. Is to embrace one another. Isn't that sweet? Number 9 is sei. Dare no sei desu ka? Sei is a consequence, an outcome, result, or blame is how I know it. Sei is a consequence. Who to blame? Dare no sei desu ka? Whose fault is it? Dare no sei. Sei. Blame or fault. Sei. Sei is fault or blame. Number 10 is a one piece. A one piece is referring to types of dresses in Japan. One piece. A one piece dress. One piece. Number 11 is shudan. Shu on the left side is a hand. Dan on the right side is a measure, grade, or stairway, kind of a steps or stairs. So the hand measurement is a means, way, or measure of something. Shudan. Here's an example sentence. The Japanese fiscal authorities are weighing measures to restore public confidence in their economic management. So in this sense, measure does not mean, a actual measurement. It's talking about measures as in a method of doing something. A measure, shudan. The hand stairs is a means or a way of doing something. Shudan. Shudan. Way, means, or measure. Shudan. It means or measure. Shudan. Shudan desu. Shudan. Way, means, or measure. To do something. Measure. Way or means. And number 12 is an easy one. It's just itsuka. Itsu means when, and ka is our suffix meaning at some time. It kind of anonymizes our first word. So dokoka is somewhere. Itsuka is sometime. Dareka is someone. You get the idea. It's a modifier for question words, for inquisitorial words, that makes it kind of anonymous or ambiguous. Sometime, someday is itsuka. Itsuka. Itsuka is sometime or someday. Itsuka. Let's go back to the top, make sure we have at least these memorized for today. The back half of this memorization study practice is to review. Review a ton. Review for an hour a day. Review for as long as you can every day, essentially. Which sometimes isn't very much. Sometimes that means it's 5 minutes. But just review something every day. Some of these words. Finance, financing, credit, transacting, or loaning of money is kinyu. Kinyu. The dissolving of cash or money. Kinyu. Our bug losing 3 legs to become a tripod into the magnifying glass. New, fresh, or novel is arata. Old kanji with a new pronunciation. Arata is new, fresh, or novel. Next is a panda, which is just panda. Panda desu. Middle half, semi, halfway, or partly is nakaba. Nakaba. Middle half, partly. Trade, business, or commerce is shobai. Sho on the left side for commodities, merchant, and buy. The right side for selling is trade or commerce. Muscle is kinniku. Kin on the left side, sorry. Kin on the left side for muscle, and niku on the right side for meat. Kinniku is meat muscle. A fault, a defect, a flaw, or a weak point is a ketten, or a gap point. Ketten can also mean a failing grade on a test. To embrace one another is daki au. Daki, to hold one's arms, and out. Join or meet. Daki ao is to embrace each other. A consequence, outcome, result, or the blame of something is sei. Dare no sei. Natsu no sei. It's summer's fault. A dress, or a type of dress at least, is a one piece. One piece. One piece is a dress. A means, a way, or measure of doing something is a shudan. You on the left side for a hand. Dan. The right side for stairways or grade. Shudan. Sometime, someday, one day, or in due time is itsuka. When, ever. Itsuka. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you all next week. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Ja ne.